Hello friends, welcome back to another explanation of William Shakespeare's sonnets. This is your hostess Mehjabeen. I have already explained the first 12 sonnets of Shakespeare. You will find all the videos in the playlist. And today I'm moving on to Sonnet 13. So let's get started. So in Sonnet 13, this is how the poet begins the poem. Oh, that you were yourself. So the poet says that I wish you were living a normal life. I wish that you thought about yourself, about your life, about your future. But dear love, the speaker is saying, addressing his friend and saying, but love, you are no longer yours than you yourself here live. So the speaker is saying that you may think that you have control over your life, but the truth is that you do not have much control over your life. You are no longer yours than you yourself here live. Although you are living in this world, you do not have much control over your life. Against this coming end you should prepare, and your life in this world is not permanent. You are a mortal human being, and against this coming end you should prepare. And because of this truth, you should prepare for the future, that you are not going to live on in this world forever, and your sweet semblance to some other give. And you should pass on the sweetness of your personality, the sweetness of your looks, the sweetness of your physical shape to some other being, and your sweet semblance to some other give. So should that beauty which you hold in lease. And your good looks, your beauty, you are holding it, but not for a permanent phase. You are holding it in lease. That means it is temporary. You are not the owner of your beauty for life. So should that beauty which you hold in lease, that means which you hold for a temporary period, find no determination. Your beauty will not find any identity. Your beauty will not make any mark. It will not leave any impressions if you do not take some solid steps to preserve your beauty. Then you were yourself again, and if you take some steps to pass on your beauty to another being who looks like you, then you were yourself again. Then you would be loyal to your own self. After yourself's disease, and when you die, after your death, when your sweet issue, your sweet form should bear, and your child will look like you, and that would be a more meaningful kind of life. When your sweet issue, that means when your beautiful child, your sweet form should bear, starts looking like you, starts resembling you, and when you are dead, people will remember you by looking at your child. Then the poet says, who lets so fair a house fall to decay? The speaker is comparing the beauty of his friend to that of a house. Who lets so fair, that means so beautiful, a house fall to decay? If you do not take any step to preserve your beauty, if you do not take any step to leave children behind in this world, then your house or your own self will start decaying. It will start getting damaged. Who lets so fair a house fall to decay, which husbandry in honor might uphold? But if you start getting into a relationship, if you get married, then it would be like living an honorable life, and which husbandry in honor might uphold. That is, if you start thinking of having children, then it would be a more respectable kind of life, and as a result, your fair house will not fall down, it will not collapse. against the stormy gusts of winter's day and barren rage of death's eternal cold. And your house will continue to stay upright even on a stormy day, and even in the bleakness of the winter season, and even when you die, even when your body becomes totally cold, when it is lying in its grave, even at that period of time, your beauty will be preserved, because you have lived a meaningful life, and you got married, and you left children behind in this world as representatives of your beauty. Oh, none but unthrifts, dear my love, you know, who you had a father, let your son say so. Oh, none but unthrifts, but those people who are reckless, those people who are spendthrifts, those people who are not responsible, who do not know how to spend their wealth responsibly, those people who do not know how to spend their belongings in a responsible way, those who do not care about their possessions, they are the ones who will not think of getting married, and they will allow their beautiful houses to decompose by living a reckless kind of life, by not starting a family. And the speaker says that you are my dear love, you are a dear friend of mine, and I do not want you to live such a kind of life. Oh, none but unthrifts, dear my love, you know, you had a father. Then he says that today you are in this world because you had a father who had sired you, and similarly, you should do justice to the future generations. You should have children, so that when you are no more in this world, your children can talk about you, can remember you, and say that we also had our father. So you had a father, let your son say so. You should have children, you should have a son, so that your son can remember you when you are dead and gone from this world, and that would be a more meaningful kind of life. Well, that's all for today. You will understand this poem even better when I upload the summary tomorrow. Until the next time we meet, bye.